Guys, thanks again for having me. I'm super excited to share with you what our integration specifically with Plann is all about and give you a little run through here. But first of all, I just kind of want to acknowledge, like, as a fellow photographer, like putting my photographer cap on, the problem that exists for we creatives. Now, there's good news, bad news situation here. The good news is that as photographers, we have a ton of content that we can share. Our beautiful photos, our wonderful clients, all of that is there just ripe for the taking. I don't know how many people on this webinar, especially, would just kill for the chance to have that much like fresh, awesome looking content at their fingertips in order to share. But the biggest thing, and I'm totally guilty of this as well, is posting to social media, especially because I'm a dinosaur in the photo world. When I first started, there was just no streamlined way to get that done. And as photographers, we know our workflow, right? We're in Lightroom and Photoshop, we're editing, we upload to our gallery provider, we share the images with the clients, we try and get it to our vendors as best we possibly can, and then we just go right back to that whole process all over again. Working on the next client, working on the next shoot. And what they don't tell you in the brochure when you become a photographer is so much legwork has to be done besides just being behind the camera, right? So give me an amen in the chat if you guys are feeling that, especially this time of year, because man alive, are we feeling the pinch in that workflow? But we all know, I mean, we wouldn't be here if we didn't, that amazing tools like Plann and just the sheer value of social media to our business, to help our business grow, to help us connect with our ideal clients is just invaluable. But so often it just gets pushed to the back burner. Why? Well, I'm a firm believer in because there wasn't a workflow there dialed in, truly set up for the photographers to be successful in that workflow. And so literally, I think Christy's here in the webinar. She knows this is something that has been years in the making. And that is, how do we connect the amazing content that we photographers have with the amazing tools available to us to automate, schedule our entire social media calendar? Because, I mean, photographers, you know this, like if we're trying to post something onto social, normally the old school way, so to speak, was you go on your computer, you try and airdrop an image to yourself, you try on your phone to, tap out a caption, you try and add your hashtags, you try and remember the vendors that you work with, and then you just get ready to post it, and all of a sudden Instagram crashes and you just lose all of that work. And that is just, I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, that's just enough for me to go, you know what, forget it. I don't even want to do it anymore. This takes too much time. Just I'll get to it some other time. And we all know when we say that, what actually happens is we never get to it. So let me show you how the amazing team at Plann and our team here at CloudSpot, which is built by photographers for photographers, has worked to pretty much eradicate this entire need to even touch your phone when it comes to posting to social media, and how it's ingrained right into your organic workflow as a photographer as you're working through and sharing your clients' photos. So let me dive right in here. What you're seeing here is just CloudSpot's main dashboard that you as a photographer have to manage and share your photos. And so I'll just kind of point directly towards where we are tackling this social media workflow problem. So let's say we click into a collection here, and you've uploaded your multiple folders there on the left side. So let's say it's a wedding, let's say it's a portrait shoot or a family that you photographed year over year. The first problem that existed was, as you're managing your photos here, there's nothing for you to, on a web-based interface within your gallery provider, to say, oh yes, absolutely, this is a photo that I want to earmark for social media. I totally know I want to share this. Or you go to another image, you go, you know what, this one, absolutely, this one's going to Facebook, and this one's going to Instagram. So what we at CloudSpot have prioritized and just launched literally a month ago is the ability to go into any collection worth of images, hover over an image, click on it, and say, yes, I'm going to be using this for social media. And you can actually here on your CloudSpot dashboard, craft the perfect caption, mention any vendors that you want to, and even include hashtags right here and save it against the photo. So what I'm gonna do is just do this photo is everything, something like that. And then you can mention best, coordinator ever, anything like that, right? Sky's the limit. And you can go ahead and click done. And you'll notice right here, we've added an Instagram badge. So as you're scrolling through hundreds, thousands of photos, you can see the images that you've already earmarked and said, yes, this is the one I'm going to use. On CloudSpot, you can log in on your mobile device. You can instantly click on this. You can click on our captions, actually. You'll see all the images that you've saved a caption for. And even on your mobile device, you can tap, hold, and save that image to your device. And like Karina was showing, like you do with the captions here, you can do the same thing here. You can copy the caption that you've saved to your clipboard and then paste it into Instagram. That's half the problem, right? The other half of the problem is, how do I set this on autopilot? How do I not have to go into any dashboard for that matter, one post at a time in order to streamline this whole process? How can I just take care of my entire month's worth of content, set it, forget it, and let my business grow literally while I sleep and getting my work out there? So rewind back to a couple of years ago, reached out to the amazing team at Plann and say, hey, look, this is the problem. What can we do to solve this for the tons of photographers all over who are feeling that pain just like ours are, the CloudSpot community? So what we did, and again, hats off to the Plann team because they made this happen, is now with CloudSpot's integration with Plann, you can do exactly that. You can go into your Plann dashboard, click to add an image, content that you normally do, and look, we've got a brand new section here, and CloudSpot's baked right in. So all you have to do is click connect. We've built an image importing tool such that you can scroll down to anything that you might need, go click on into any collection, and I'll just go right into the one that we had here. And look, you'll see all of those images that you've already earmarked for social. Go ahead and click on that one particular image, or click on multiple images, click import, say, yep, that's the one I want to add right there. And not only will it bring over the image instantly from CloudSpot, which is where all of your photos live and where you've managed them, it will also bring over the caption that you've already saved within your dashboard, which in your workflow was the perfect time to craft those captions because you're about to share, you're curating the gallery, you're getting everything set up. Now, when it comes time to plan out your social calendar, you just suck those images over and it's good to go, ready to post. You can do that on a per post basis, so image by image, or you can, of course, go into your media collections here. I'll discard this, so Kristen, our social media manager, doesn't cream me for posting something I shouldn't. And then you can go in and you can add batches of images as well into your Plann media captions. So that's the workflow. You go in, you upload your images, you create the captions, you earmark the photos you know you want to share, and then when it comes time, you just hop on over to Plann and curate your entire grid, style it perfectly, and not only your images, but your captions are ready to go. So I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, we've already had people, and this has only been around for about a month. We've had people just saying, oh my gosh, this has saved me hours upon hours upon hours in my workflow. And I can actually get excited about sharing to social media versus dreading it, which is what I always did. So anyways, that at a high level is what Plann and CloudSpot's integration is all about. And we're excited to build in even more great features to help you guys be successful.